Hello and good evening, everybody. And yeah, I was dancing around the room there because I really like that introduction. And thanks to Max Modz for doing that for us, because he's very talented young man. He is Mark, aren't you, Mark?
No.
So yeah, I'm taking the captain's seat, if you like. Not that I want to, because I don't really want to, but there we go. So just directing people to do what they do best. So tonight, and so good evening, everybody, and hello, everybody out there in internet land.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So there's four of us tonight. Unfortunately, I don't think Horlix can make it. Otherwise, he might pop in a bit later on, but it depends on whether he gets back from what he's doing. He's got a busy day on today. So, well, we've got a few things to do, haven't we? So, we've got quite a bit of chat come in. So, if you want to bring up the chat, somebody, and then
we'll
go from there.
First one, Marie Oglesby. Hi all, hope you're all well and ready to have a really good evening.
Hello, ma'am. And Pay. Hello.
Hello, Marie.
Hey.
And Alex Dimitridis. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all well, healthy, and happy. Looking forward to tonight's show. Hi, Alex, and sorry for
Alex. Thanks for joining us.
And we'll have Danno's Universe. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Danno's Universe. And that's Danno down here, isn't it?
Yeah,
Danno's actually changed his channel name to Danno's Universe.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
DS Models and Vintage. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday to you all.
Hello, and that's me. Hello, yes, DS Models and Vintage, yeah.
And Yorkshire Crafter. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, Julie.
Hey, Julie.
I've just jumped up. Warren James. Hi, all.
Hi, Warren.
Hi, Warren.
Dave Mark. Good evening, Dream Team.
Evening, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
And Jay's channel. Good evening to all. Hope everyone is okay and well. Good luck with your show tonight.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
And D Harris. Good evening, all.
Hi,
Hello, Dave.
And D Harris. Dave Mark, how's you? Matthew Boyle, even though I'll be getting issue 1 of the Dodge Charger Wednesday from W.H. Smiths.
Hi, Matthew.
Hi, Matthew.
Dave Mark, good evening. Good evening, D Harris. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Matthew Boyle, yesterday I had a Spitfire delivery 67 to 70. Yeah, Warren had good yesterday and all. Crafty Chris, hi everyone.
Hello,
Hi, Chris.
And DRS, Dave Mac, as good as can be, mate. That's what chat's up to now.
Jolly good, thanks for that, Dave. So yeah, tonight we've got obviously me, which is DS Models and Vintage, Max Modz, Danno's Universe, and Geordie Dave. And so we're all into something different tonight. We're all doing a bit of something different as we normally do. So,
just want to say to people, you might see a link at the top of the chat screen. That is the link to the Northern Model Builders YouTube channel, which we will be broadcasting from in a fortnight's time.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do it to all different channels. We're just going to broadcast it to one place. So if you want to head over to that channel and subscribe, and then you'll get notified when the next show is.
Yeah, and that's, as Mark was saying there, right at the top of the chat. And if you all subscribe to that channel, and then we're all in one place all together then, aren't we? So, yeah, rather
it's God, it's moved down here. It's moved down. There it is for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, so it's right at the top of your chat.
It's moved down to third one down. Just under Geordie Dave, between Danny's Universe.
Yeah.
So yeah, we decided to do it to a specific YouTube channel instead of everybody getting 5 or 6 notifications for the same thing.
Yeah.
Make it easier.
Yeah.
Chat's going again. Matthew Borum, when can I expect the next Spitfire stream?
Don't know.
Horlix may have one out on Friday, but I don't know. I cannot. He may have.
It may have, yeah.
This coming Friday, yes.
Yeah.
David Bassett. Hello, Sir Dave. See you. Welcome Modz, Geordie Dave, and Danno Builds.
Hello, David Bassett.
And Dave, I like your windmill diorama, Dave. It's done a great job.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed.
D. Harris, Mark, I'm on yours. Can you stick the link in? I can't see it.
Yeah, just on that now.
Oh, okay, jolly good. Right. Okay, so I think that's the preliminaries out the way, isn't it? Unless we've got anything else to bring up, mind you, we can go cameras up later on if you like. So I do believe Geordie Dave's got a problem with the camera at the moment.
Yeah, I've got cameras up at the moment. I've just got my new desk and everything, new microphone, but I'm waiting for some parts to come so I can mount my camera, so I can go. So
you can go table down, yeah.
No, at the moment I cannot do that. Hopefully next show I can.
Okay.
Just one thing back to D. Harris. D, I don't know if you noticed, you've got a spanner next to your name now on my channel. It means that you can help moderate the live shows. But I want to ask you if you'd be willing to do it for the Northern Model Builders when we go live next fortnight.
Yeah.
Trying to get everything out.
Yeah, no, there's a bit more chat the other day.
D. Harris got it. David Bassett, yes, the Windmill Diorama is stunning, Dave.
Thank you very much, David.
Alex Demetrius, are you all going to build the 812 Agora Route Master? No.
Well, no, I don't think so. I mean, you know, I've done 3 of them, and as you know,
somebody just moved all this.
Yeah, sorry. People were saying they couldn't see the link, so I've just sent it out again.
No, I'm lost. No, I'm lost. Oh.
Further up then.
Right, Warren. Warren, cannot see it in the chat. You should be doing now since it's up.
Yeah, you should be able to go down, Warren.
But I've now got Mark Modz, DS Vintage, Geordie Dave. I'll drop doing again now.
Yeah. Just reshared it.
Oh, yeah, that.
Was wondering, yeah, no problems, Mark. Thanks. Thanks, Mark. You threw me off all over there.
Well, I saw Warren's comment saying he couldn't see it as well, so I thought I might as well just send the link out again.
Yeah, where the hell's it gone? Well, okay.
But yeah. Right, so tonight I'm going to be working on this.
Oh.
Hopefully get some work done on it.
Okay.
So I'm going to just mute and switch cameras.
Okay, well, I'm going to go cameras down now as well. And I'll tell you all what I'm going to be working on tonight.
I'm going to be working on this. I've got the back wheel to put back on and the propeller to come back on, to put on since it got broke when we're doing a bit moving. So get that done, and then I'll probably show you something else I'm going to do. But unfortunately, I can't show much on camera because I can't drop the cameras like these. So, okay, I'll let you go on.
And I'm going to carry on building Star Vader's TIE Fighter, carry on painting it and hopefully get it together.
Okay, well, somebody will have to make us on screen. Well, I'm going to be, I bought this a long time ago.
I'm on it, Dave.
Okay.
There you go.
So I bought this a long time ago, and it's a Dinky Toys, Meccano Limited, 289 Route Master bus. I bought it a long time ago. and it was £2 at one of them car boot sale things. And the reason I bought it, and that is because it's a genuine Dinky's Toys Meccano Limited 289. And I had one when I was a kid, well, when I was a youngster, and I obviously didn't treat it very well and didn't keep it, and I missed it really. So I saw one and it was £2 on a car boot sale, so I thought, right, I'll have it. Anyway, I started to strip it down, and I didn't notice, but there was a pop rivet mark in there. There's a pop rivet in there somewhere. It's dark in there. You can't really see. There's actually a pop rivet right in there, and I actually drilled it out, and then the driver popped out. And what I didn't notice is that it was the driver that was actually held in by a pop rivet. And there's the little driver. This 176 scale, this or thereabouts, a little bit larger than that, I think. So yeah, there's the driver. So he popped out, and it's only held in by two clips, one at the front there and one at the back in the body shell. And so I've popped it out, but I did notice it did have a broken cab window spar, so I'm going to have to glue that. And then the front, I don't know whether you can see the front or not. If the focus will focus. It doesn't look too bad on the front, but it's actually quite bent. So I'm gonna straighten it up with some pliers and what have you. And then I'm gonna take the tires off and give it a good clean, and clean all the plastic windows and everything. Because they are rather grubby, as you can see. They're rather grubby. So I'm going to clean all the plastic windows and the upper deck seats and the upper deck windows. And then I'm going to paint it back up in London Red, of course, once I've stripped all the paint off. There is a transfer, or should I say a sticker, left on it. There's no other stickers on it, so I'm going to pull that off. That's the sticker where the destination blind was, and the reason why I'm not really bothered about that is because I've actually sourced some more on the internet, and they're just stickers, and you can get them more or less anywhere on the internet. So, and they was really cheap as well. So I thought, well, it's worth paint stripping and messing around with. So anyway, so what I'm going to do tonight, guys, is just put it in this plastic tray, and I'm going to move the glass away, plastic, and I'm going to just try a bit of this nail polish remover, and we'll see what it does to this old paint in here. And we'll leave it soaking and see what it does. So I'm just going to use a bit, and I recommend that you don't use too much of this in the house. You need plenty of ventilation going on. So I'm just going to pop a bit on, and then spread it around with a paintbrush and see what it does while we're all chatting and doing bits and pieces. So if you'd like to take the camera off me now.
I have done.
Thank you. Okay, who's going next?
I'm just trying to get this together, but it's out of the wooden kit models I've done, not to ship, D. It's not that great quality. I'm having to use PVA when it should be all push fit.
Ah. It's funny you should say that, because one or two of the push fit bits on the Rootmaster that we did, the Arshet Rootmaster, one or two of the push fit bits, I actually glued them in because they wouldn't stop in. So
yeah, I've had to do that with some of the X-Wing bits. They just were not going in. There was no way they were push fits.
Yeah. Do you want to go full screen, Mark, while you're...
Yeah, hang on. So, yeah, they were just not push. They're just really difficult to get in. And they're just not push fits at all.
Oh, yeah, I see, yeah.
Is it not too much wood on it? Like, where it pushes in?
It's a mixture of two. There's either too much wood or too little wood.
Yeah.
So I literally had to take this apart and rebuild it.
Right.
Putting it in place with PVA. But then I suppose the PVA will protect it.
Yeah.
In the future, but... It's getting there.
I must say, Mark, you are getting there with it, though.
Yeah. Trying to persevere with it.
Yeah, that's the spirit, is persevering with it, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
And Geordie Dave knows all about persevering with a model, don't you, Geordie?
Yeah.
And then you have to rub out which ones you've done as well, the numbers.
Yeah.
So, but it's challenging like any model. So
Yeah.
I'll put it back on all of us.
Okay, I think there might be a bit more chat, Geordie Dave.
Do you want to get it? Because I'm busy holding something over there.
I'll do it. So I'm just rubbing out numbers.
I was just holding the back wheel in when it was dry.
David Bassett says, Northern model builders watched by appreciative Southerners. Matthew Borum says, any of you interested in the Dodge Charger build?
No. But having said that, there is one of us here that's doing it.
There you go, Matthew. Doing the Trolley soon.
Yeah, so Geordie Dave's doing it.
Watch for some upcoming videos, probably starting from next. I'm hoping to get them done over the weekend and getting them out on a Monday evening.
Okay, Matthew Bourne says, my second movie car model.
Ah.
We've got Ian Campbell. Evening all. Evening, Ian.
Hello, Ian.
We've got Matthew Bourne. First one was the DeLorean out of Back to the Future. P40F20 says, hi all.
Hi, P40F20.
Hi, P40. David Bassett says, I had a Corgi version with dual headlights, hat out, span, orange advert, etc. Like you, I didn't keep it, sadly.
Yeah, I know exactly the one you mean.
D. Harris says, I will convert you, yet Mark, it's relaxing. Well, I think so, especially a large scale.
Yeah.
And we've got Ian Campbell saying hello to D. And that's the chat.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks, Bob.
No problem.
Okay, what's Danno up to?
I'm just painting the sides of this TIE fighter. Just waiting for the paint to dry so I can do a little bit of the middle bit, get that some of the black on. So just basically waiting and probably get that dry and get another coat, get the black on these bits.
Yeah.
That's the only thing about modelling. It's the waiting game.
Well, yeah, that's a bit of patience. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been dabbing this nail varnish remover on this paint, and it's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. But having said that, if I can get it soaked long enough, I might get it under the tap with one of them, you know, one of them pan scrubbers and see what that does to it. Obviously, I don't want to ruin the bodywork, but I don't want to get the old paint off.
There's the old bus.
Ah.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Do you want to go full screen, Geordie Dave?
If you want to go full screen, but what a job I've had on the bloody back end with it.
Let's have a look.
Bus driver.
Oh, looks superb.
What a job this back end's been done.
I was going to say that's a devil of a job to do that, isn't it?
Very fragile, mind you.
Yeah.
Very fragile.
It looks. When I seen, I didn't actually realise how large it was.
Honest, it's very fragile model of plastic.
Yeah.
It's been sold. It's just got no give on the plastic.
Would you say it'd be about 30 years old or more?
Probably.
Wow.
But as I say, getting the glue to get to stick together hasn't been easy. It's been a challenge.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a challenge.
You know, to tell you the truth, the best glue to be fixing together has been, I've got the Tamiya Super Thin. Hasn't been sticking it together.
Right.
The best glue I've been using to stick it together has been, I've used that. Doesn't stick it.
Ah, right.
Is
that select? Oh goodness me, I can't remember.
What Danny showed there? That stuff.
Oh yeah.
The old polycement.
Polycement.
Yeah. I should have two.
I wonder if that's because it's an old kit, and it reacts nicely to the old glues.
Yeah, the old polycement. Yeah. That's been the best glue to hold it together. It just will not. Tamiya's supposed to be good with anything, but it just will not melt that into place.
Aye. Well, it just shows you, doesn't it? I mean, new technology is not always the best.
So,
a bit like this, I suppose, because this is going nowhere.
So, I've got a couple of more bits to put on it, and then I'm just then waiting for Dee to come up with these decals for us, and then it'll be consigned to the shelf, done.
Yeah, brilliant. Another one that you can show people when they come into the house.
Yeah. And okay, right, it's just about dry. I'll go back to full screen. I'll just click on myself, don't I?
Yeah. On the grey. There we go.
There's the Hurricane.
Oh, she looks lovely.
Ready for flight.
Just all it needs now is a dual coat put on and the canopy put in, and then that's it finished.
Yeah.
So wait for a nice fine day so I can go outside and give it a spray with a dull coat. Canopy I'm busy painting up, ready to go on, and if I can get that done this week, it'll go up on with group page.
Real.
As another finished model.
And there's been a few finished models recently, haven't there? Where we've completed models.
While I'm still full screen. Something to choose, yeah. I'm now going to be working on another damaged aircraft, which I'm getting to try and fix up. And if I can fix it up properly to become a proper, a good model, or I may use it as a diorama, as a crashed aircraft. It all depends on what I can do with it.
Wow. I love it.
Apparently Warren was building it. He's damaged some of the parts. So he's given it to me to see what I can do with it.
What scale is that, Dave?
It's a 172.
172.
Yeah.
It's a big box for a 172, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? As I say, it's the B2 Lancaster. Two versions. It's the one is the Avro Lancaster. Was it the B2 FE, which was number 35 Squadron, Royal Air Force, Gravely, Cambridgeshire, England, 1945. And the other one was the other version I can build is the Avro Lancaster B3. Frederick II, flown by Wing Commander Frederick Campbell Hopcroft, Commanding Officer, number 57 Squadron, Royal Air Force, Scampton, Lincolnshire, 1943.
Oh, that's my preferred favourite. Is that, Dave?
Yep. So
I'm a bit biased because obviously I've been there and everything.
So I'm going to have a look at it and see what I can do to it. So I'll take this back to normal speed.
Okay. I think we have to have a catch up on the chat as well because I've noticed there's a few bits in the chat.
Right. Where we're up to, I'll have a look.
Okay.
Here where we're up to. Did we get Mr. Campbell? Ian Campbell?
Hang on. It's that one's next.
What, D. Harris?
Yeah.
Good evening, Mr. Campbell. How are you, man? Yeah, man. Good. Thanks, D. How are you? Alex. Guys, I'm on the lookout for one of the very first model omnibuses ever made. Apart from Evil Beer, where do you recommend I look?
I would put an advert on the model bus, the model bus group, Alex, model bus and coach. So it's the same group that Steve Owen belongs to, model bus and coach, and I'd put a wanted advert on there, and hopefully you'll come up with something. But that could be a tall order.
Yeah, because that one I've got is about 30-year-old. That's one of the first ones by Epic.
Yeah.
And I found that on eBay. You can't get another version that's done in which was used in World War One, which is all painted up green and was used actually on the front.
Yeah.
GS channel. I will be back mid-September or end of September for the Renault 4. Got about 10 issues, and then the new build of the Citroen 2 CV Charleston. Oh, that sounds nice.
Oh, that's nice. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
P40 F20, very nice, Geordie Dave. D. Harris, as good as weaning off my meds, a bit sore, but all good. Ian Campbell, that's good. D. Dave, are you trying to get the paint off the bus or just cleaning it?
Yeah, I'm trying to strip the paint off. I'm doing an experiment with some nail varnish remover, and somebody told me a long time ago that nail varnish remover will strip paint off old die-cast models. So that's what I'm trying, and just an experiment. I have got some other paint stripper that's in the garage, but I just thought I'd try it with some nail varnish remover to see what happens, and I thought it might be a bit kinder to the model itself. So, but nothing's happening at the moment with this nail varnish remover, and we'll have to wait and see.
D. Harris, Geordie Dave, don't you want both sets done? It's up to you. Whatever's easy for you, because I can only put one set on, so whichever set you find easy to get done first. Ian Campbell, talk about on the lookout. I'm after the wheel jig that comes with the model space, A-type, and you know where I can get one from.
Wow.
God, I'll tell you what, I'll have a look through my toolbox, because we were building the A-type, but we'll give up on it. I might still have the jig, can't promise, but I'll have a look. Alex Demetrius, chance for the info, Dave.
You're welcome.
Alex Demetrius, Dave used nitro molds.
Nitromos, yeah, Nitromos. I've actually used gallons and gallons and gallons of Nitromos, Alex. When we had a real double-decker bus, we stripped it completely of paint to repaint it. And the Nitromos you get nowadays is not a patch on the Nitromos we used in the 1990s. So it's like everything, Alex. You know, you go to buy a new Hoover nowadays, and they're half as powerful as the ones they used to sell 20 years back. So yeah, well, there's an old saying that we use out here in Yorkshire, and that is we're going backwards, and it's life, unfortunately. We're supposed to use less power and less of this, that, and the other, and as everything, it costs twice as much to do. And but yeah, I've got some Nitros in the garage, Alex, and I'm just using this tonight as an experiment because I was once told by a model builder that nail varnish remover removes paint from models, and up to now it doesn't.
Matthew Bourne, nice going, Dave. Matthew Bourne, my pal, P40F20. Ian Campbell, cool facts. If not, Ian, I think as a Part Works upgrades was bringing something out that helped with that. Might be worth looking on their site.
Ian runs Part Work upgrades.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
As I say, I'll have a look and see if it's still got it. Good to hear that, Jason. Did you get the replacement parts you needed for the Renault 4? That's from David Bassett. Matthew Boom, where did the Spitfire kit come from?
The one that Mark's doing.
Yorkshire Crafter, just a thought. DS is an acetone-free nail varnish remover.
No, Yorkshire Crafter, no. It does have acetone in it. I've just looked on the ingredients.
Dear Channel, Dave Bassett, not yet, but working on it. David Bassett, finger crossed that you can get them. Jay. Dear, I'll print both set. The set I found is much clearer. You can take your pick. Cheers, D. Ian Campbell. Yes, I have the new design. Jay just wanted to compare wheel height just sitting. Okay. P40F20. Does the nail varnish remover contain acetone, Dave?
Yes, it does. It does contain acetone. Yes, it does. I just looked on the ingredients.
Right.
Yeah, so, right.
Just gonna have a drink now.
Thanks for that, Dave, for bringing up the chat and everything. That's brilliant. Right, so I want to move on a little bit now. And I want to bring you up to date with the latest magazine that's come in from Tamiya. So I'll do a little interlude on this, And of course, if you need this magazine from Tamiya Model Magazine International, it's £4.95, and this one is issue 311, and it's £4.95. It's the September one. So if you want to put me full screen, if you don't mind, please, and then we'll have a quick flick through this. So, and on the front cover is something I haven't seen in a long time, and that's the Kitten Kettenkrad, the tracked motorbike that was in the German army in World War II, and what a model that would be to do, the Kettenkrad. And it's 1/35 scale. So, and there is a feature in this magazine as well. So, yeah, the Kettenkrad. What a awesome little bit of kit that is. Also in here, for those that are interested in Star Wars and such like, you've got Chewie and the two-legged whatever it is. And I'm going to ask our sci-fi legends in here what this two walking thing is with Chewie sat at the top of it. Can you remember?
And that attack costs a bit like that, is?
No, an attack was the four one with the four legs.
So is this an ATST?
Yeah.
Actor, whatever. Yeah. Well, it's one of them. So that's featured as well in this month's magazine. So along with all the regular features in this magazine, there is a news desk of all the new models that's coming out, and there is some Brahmas of models that's coming out through various makes. And one issue in this magazine that really set Chris's taste buds going was that when she was looking through it, she said, there's a diorama in there. She said there's a World War II diorama scene. Soviet 5th Mechanized Corps of the 68th Army in 1/35 scale. So, and it looks rather interesting, doesn't it? So, but it actually tells you in this magazine how to go about building it and the various stages you have to do for this diorama of the house and everything, and the tank, and there's some really good ideas in here for the dioramas and the military dioramas, especially if you've got not a lot of room as well, because it doesn't look as though it takes up an awful lot of room, doesn't that diorama? So yeah, and it shows you the finished product, of course, and well, it looks absolutely awesome. It looks real. And then it's got obviously the normal adverts that's in the 1/48 scale Edward Eagle's Call with all these World War II planes, including the Spit, of course, and well, awesome. Then for the lovers of speed amongst us, there's a lovely Ford GT Le Mans, and that's in Revel Kit 1/24 scale. So, and it gives you a bit of an insight into that build with the wheels and the engine and everything else. Looks absolutely fabulous. Not that I'm into really fast cars, but it looks good. It looks really good if you're into that sort of thing. And yeah.
I wonder if that's a paint job or decals.
I think it's paint job and decals. So yeah, but it looks superb, doesn't it? So yeah, I know somebody who would like them colours as well. So, and then we're back to more adverts of Zero paints, and then new armoured vehicles from Tamiya. And yeah, we've got a German army. It looks like a Tiger tank. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Or is it Panzer? Yeah, could be a Panzer. But yeah, superb. And obviously the guys there at Tamiya, they've been painting them and picking up all the detail and everything. So, because there must be ace builders back there at Tamiya. So, and then we come to the Kettenkrad, or Kettenkrad, as it should be known. So this 135 scale, and it actually has a little trailer with it as well, which is rather unusual. Wheeled trailer. So this is the tracked motorbike. So it's like a small tank, and yeah, it was very famous in World War II with the Germans, the Kettenkrad, as we called it. So yeah, this is a build, a Tamiya 135 scale, and looks pretty easy to build actually. And yeah, there's not too much to it, which you wouldn't imagine. So, but it does look rather awesome. So yeah, the Kettenkrad with a trailer, and then it tells you how to paint it as well, with the various bits and bobs. So more Kettenkrad with the weathering and such like, to make it look as though it's been used. And you notice the tracks and everything look brilliant. Yeah, so well worth getting this magazine this month, I think. Oh, look at that. Superb. Kettenkrad. I wonder what our English guys called it. You know, I wonder if they had a special name for it when they saw that coming along. No. And
did we have a version of a bike like that?
Did we have a version of a bike like that? No, I don't think so. I think we had a small tank, with a Morris engine in. I think it had very small light tank, but not with motorbike steering like that. So then we've got some diorama buildings and bits and pieces that they've added to this diorama with the Kettenkrad. And then there's the finished Kettenkrad diorama. Looks fabulous. So, moving on through, we've got a gear, Volkswagen Karma gear, model by Tamiya, 110 scale. So that's going to be a massive car, that in 110 scale. So yeah, the Volkswagen Karmann gear. I used to hate these cars a long time ago, and then I over the time, as I got on older, I quite like them, and that's because of the Volkswagen engineering. I think there's not an awful lot to beat Volkswagen engineering at sometimes. So yeah, the Kettenkrad. Sorry, the Karma gear, 110 scale. This is a remote control as well, so this might interest you, Mark. Remote control.
Oh yeah.
Is it 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive? I think it's 2-wheel drive. I'm not sure. Without looking into it, yeah, it's 2-wheel drive. 2-wheel drive reduction drive transmission. Ooh. So you might get the drifting with it as well. Wow, it looks awesome, doesn't it? In the Ferrari red,
yeah,
as it was known. All the
it used to be a certain cigarette make, but they had to stop using it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's absolutely right. Yeah, Ferrari red. And then something that interests us all, I suppose, a Tempest. 132 Hawker Tempest Mark V, and again this is from Special Hobby. Special Hobby has made a Tempest Hobbies 132 scale Hawker Tempest Mark V. So it's a review in that kit, and yeah, it looks another awesome kit. Does that? It's fabulous. and it's been well weathered and everything, so it looks great. And then down to this ATAT or whatever it is. You guys out there in Tinternet land know an awful lot more than me, but I think even I know who Chewy is. Yeah, so he's sat on the top there.
He's a
controlling
Wookiee.
this. Is it Wookiee? Is
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Don't you call
I ate Wookiee once, but it was a bit chewy.
There you call him a Wookiee to his face. Yeah. So, well, it is there in actual fact. Is down there is Chewy, Chewbacca, Chewy, Wookiee. Yeah. All these names were all invented in 1979 when Star Wars actually came out, wasn't it?
Well, actually not for that vehicle, because that appeared in Return of the Jedi.
Ah, right, okay.
Early 80s.
Early 80s, was it?
Mm.
Right. Okay. So, and then it tells you book reviews and various model shops around and around the world and around the internet. And it even gives you a subscription offer in this month's magazine as well, for some tape, by the looks of it, some Tamiya tape. So, subscribe or renew for 24 issues and receive a free subscription gift worth £28 recommended retail price. So, and it looks like you're going to get tape. Well, Tamiya tape is very expensive, but very worthwhile. So, contact details of companies featured in this Tamiya magazine, and then coming in the next issue, and I think we'll like some of these things that's coming in the next issue, if we review it, that is, and that is the Jaguar E-Type in 1/24 scale. The converting the Tamiya's 135 scale Type 97 Chiha into late war 120mm gun carrier, and then the Brownwater Navy Tamiya's classic 135 scale Pibler in the Vietnam War setting. So yeah, so nice issue, nice things to look forward to in the next issue. And that's come to the end of that magazine. So if you like it, it's Tamiya Model Magazine International. It's the September issue, and it's $4.95 at your news agents, or if you want to subscribe to them.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, well, I'll have a look on the Facebook group, and the only thing we've got is yours, Dave.
Oh, I'm back on again then. So I made a concerted effort, and I wanted to try and finish my Windmill Diorama. It's going out shortly to a show, and I can't say when, but it's going shortly, and I'm hoping that it travels okay. So yeah, the case that you see it in is how I bought the case, except the case had all fallen apart. So I'd re-glued all the case back together again, and I've screwed it down to the base so that it obviously looks the part down at the base there. So I finished off all the bits and pieces all the way around. I've done the wishing well and the transit van and bits and pieces. And the only thing that I'm not happy with, and that is the windows on the transit van. It looks like it's a misty, foggy morning, but in actual fact, it's my spray, my matte spray that I used. It didn't work right. So, but having said that, everything's there. It's unable to turn at the moment in its case because the case is not big enough. But if I can use it just as a display model for now, I'll be well happy. So yeah, it's turned out rather nice, and I love it to bits. And so does Christine too. And so I took a couple of shots out in the garden, and there it is, stood on my garden trolley. It measures about 3 feet high, and it's 1.5 feet by 2 feet across the bottom there, or near enough, 20 inches maybe across the bottom, and 30 inches high is the windmill. But yeah, so there we are, all done and all dusted and all complete and finished, and another one of my things finished. So I'm just going to open this box tonight because I'm looking at the time and thinking, oh, I ain't got the time. So I'm just going to have a look at this RAF E-type bomb trolley and dam buster upkeep bomb, and see what I have to do, because I want to try and make a start on this tonight as well, and I will be doing this after the show. So, and this will be the first one for my Lancaster diorama in 132 scale. So I want to make a start on it. It'll probably take me about 2.5 to 3 years to complete. So remember the day when you first saw me start it, and that's tonight, of course.
Where are we with chat? What was the last chat that came up?
And I'm trying to sort this bloody model out. Oh God, almighty, British Bren gun carrier before that. Before the phone starts, come on, Mouse, where are we?
You found it, Dave?
Oh God, what about the Tamiya? Danno's Universe, what are you building?
Was it that P40F20 does the nail varnish remove contain acetone, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was where we was up to.
Right, okay. So we've got Ian Campbell saying, Danno's Universe, what are you building?
I'm building the Star Raiders TIE fighter, so that's what it is.
Yeah. And they've got Matthew Bourne saying Danno is building Darth Vader's TIE fighter. David Bassett said, I had a Tamiya 135 scale model that had metal engine parts, 1980s, I think.
Wow.
Oh.
And then Ian Campbell says, okay, thanks. I think that's in thing with Matthew Borum. P4TF20 says, that's often called the chicken walker, Dave. That'll be Star
chicken
Wars.
Walker. Right.
Yeah, yep.
D. Harris is at Ian Campbell, what you're working on at the minute. Ian Campbell says, I've been busy on giving a helping hand at D. Harris. All will be revealed in the next couple of days. Ooh. And then Ian says, in the parkwork scene, just released a new rear alignment tool for the Ghostbusters rear door. P40 F20 says, Panzer IV class chassis.
Right.
I don't know what IV is in Roman numerals.
Okay.
D. Harris says, interesting. Any thought on phone stands?
Phone stands.
D. Harris says that Ian Campbell's seen that. Ian says, I've not forgotten about the phone stand, just need to do some research.
Right.
David Bassett says, we had a Bren gun carrier, which was a tiny open tank.
Yes. Yes, Bren gun carriers. Yeah. That's the one.
P40F20 says, yes, British Bren gun carrier.
Yeah.
Gosh, there's a lot of chat. D. Harris at Ian Campbell, bet you work something out. Don't know what made it pop into my head. Ian Campbell says, if I can do it, you'll need to let me know your phone model, as you'll get yours for free. P40F20 all-terrain scout transport. That's what the ATST
right.
stands for.
Thank you
D.
for
Harris It says, Ian Campbell, I'm lucky if I use my phone at all. If so, I ring the docs to order meds monthly. But that's thanks for the offer. P4020 says, never use matte spray on clear parts.
No, well, I've learned that one.
Yeah. D. Harris, Danno, have you started with your decals yet? If not, give me a shout before you do on Messenger.
No, I haven't.
Right.
I haven't started that plane yet.
And that's it all caught up. I know where we are now.
Jolly good. I must say, thank you ever so much for everybody that's commenting. It's brilliant.
Yeah. So I'm almost done on this now. Just got the wheels to put on.
Okay.
But how do you put a wheel on a square bracket with a round hole?
Oh, heck.
So, and then this bracket actually broke because obviously the way it was on the top as I was putting the pieces in. So I glued that back. So
Yeah.
I think what I'm going to do is just super glue the wheels on.
Okay.
And leave it at that. But that's complete really now. So I'll have to find myself another project for in a fortnight.
Yep.
Oh.
But I've been painting this part. I've got glued this together. Don't know if you can make it out. There you go. I've started gluing them into the chair and stuff. But it's just a case of waiting for things to dry.
Mm. Yeah.
It's that one. Yeah, it's that one.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to have to get my knife to do this and my sandpaper. So it needs a little bit of sanding.
Ian Campbell says, hammer it at Mark's Modz. Yeah.
Hammer it.
David Bassett says, is that the trolley with the upkeep bomb model, Dave?
Yes, it is, David. Yes, it is. So basically, that's the. I don't know if you can see it there, but that's the length of the trolley, and then the upkeep bomb would sit on it on a frame. Just get this right somehow. I'm all fingers and thumbs tonight. I do believe that they go like that, and then that goes on there somewhere. It's on there somewhere, and then the upkeep when it's built sits on there.
So would that only carry one bomb, or would it carry more?
Well, it only shows one on it because Lancaster could only carry one.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think it'll be put together. There we are. I'm just showing you for the camera purposes that's how it goes. And yeah, there's the ends of the upkeep bomb, and they've got to be cut out of this, of course. And yeah, so but yeah, that's I mean, obviously it's quite a length, isn't that? It's quite a length indeed, but it's 1/32 scale, so the whole thing is going to be massive. The Lancaster itself is going to have a wingspan of just short of a meter, and 930 millimeters, I think it was, off the top of my head. So yeah, and the diorama coffee table that it's going into will be a meter or just slightly over, so a meter square. And I'm really looking forward to it. But as I say, this is the very start, and it's going to take me 2.5 to 3 years, and I'm looking forward to every single part. I really am.
Okay, so P4020 says IVs for Mark. Yeah, I used to try and base it on what Rocky films they were, but right. So we've got John's model making. Evening all, happy building, gents. Evening, John.
Evening,
Hi, John.
I'm waiting anticipantly on your next Zero Fighter video.
Oh.
Yeah, he's doing the Zero Fighter and the videos are brilliant, but the work he had to do the other day, I think I would have created new swear words if I'd have done it.
Your swear box would have been full with it.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
David Bassett, I posted a picture on Facebook taken back in 2000 when my kids were little in front of a practice upkeep bomb and the Lancaster bomber at East Kirby in Lincolnshire.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I've told you before, but we go there regular. I say regular, I mean, we go there when we can. We haven't been in the last 18 months.
Geordie Dave?
Oh.
So that's the one that Warren gave you?
Yeah. A lot of this stuff he has all damaged, so I'm having to just fit it the best I can.
Yeah.
It just seems to be the wing structure. But it seems okay. I'll build it up with wheels up.
Excellent.
And I think I might turn it into a diorama where it's actually crashed.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be great, that, Dave. Yeah. Are you going to make that into a coffee table diorama or just a flatboard one?
Probably just a flatboard one.
A flatboard one.
What I don't like is I'm going to have to do loads of tiny little bits of frigging masking. He's put all the windows in.
Oh, yeah.
He's put all the windows in. And it needs bloody painting. So lucky I've got that that thingy mask, you know, the mask, liquid mask.
Liquid mask, yeah.
Yeah, I'll put that around all them windows.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that's it's good stuff, is that liquid mask?
Yeah, we'll see. I can see why his problem's been. He's knocked the bits that go along the wings, and it hasn't for what the wheels go in to do.
Yeah. It's looking a doctor it.
I've had to doctor it to get this wing out, and I'm going to have to wait till it dries and get the next wing out.
Yeah.
I'm using all my grips, what I've got.
John's Model Making says it was a long build, Mark. Those radial engines are a challenge. They looked a challenge. They really did.
Oh, radial engines.
I think I was even like getting frustrated with it, and I wasn't even building it. When I'm watching, I'm like, oh my word.
I may have to do a little bit filling with this stuff and all.
I'm quite happy with the fit of that. So that's going to be.
That's what I was afraid of because it was the wing bits he's knackered. And I'm afraid if I can't get the wings on, I'm knocked. But I've managed to get one out.
Yeah.
And get the other wing on, I'm laughing.
D. Harris is saying, Dave say a good old Brillo pad will take that black paint back our steel wool or steel wool.
Yeah. I've got some steel wool in the garage, and but yeah, that's. I'll bring it up into shot. It's not changed one iota at the moment, and I've got it lathered. Absolutely lathered with nail varnish remover.
Is it one of those things that you may have to leave for so many hours before it actually takes place?
Yeah,
I wouldn't have thought so because nail varnish remover will evaporate.
Yeah, well, it removes nail varnish within minutes, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I'm thinking if that's an older model, Dave, it could have been used with different paint that.
Exactly,
It's not as exactly environmentally friendly as what paint is today.
No, this will be proper paint. What I call proper paint with lead in it, probably.
Yeah.
So because of course nowadays we don't get proper paint. We get paint that hasn't got lead in and ain't got this, that, and the other in, and doesn't last as long, and all that malarkey.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's proper paint on there.
Okay. Oh, it's 9:05 already.
Oh, already.
Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to post the link. Oh, no. I'm going to have to do it a different way.
Okay.
I was just going to post the link again for the channel. And then it's there again. So here we go.
Jolly good. Thank you ever so much for that, Mark.
Okay, and Jess says, hopefully sourced a back issue for Renault 4 to replace the broken switch. What a pain. Locate an issue. Yeah, I know you said you're having troubles with that one. And Ian Campbell says, cool stream. Thanks all. Thank you, Ian.
Oh, thank you, Ian. Thank you ever so much.
And D. Harry says, good night, all stay safe and well. See you on the next one. Thank you, D.
Thank you, D. Thank you ever so much. You want to come back to cameras up, do you?
Yeah.
Well, we're getting some work done tonight.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
I think I've just put myself on another project now. Starting to put that in.
Oh, we love it really, don't we?
Yeah.
We love it really.
Yeah, of course we do.
Rescuing this Lancaster and bringing it back into a model.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, Dave, actually. Yeah. To see what you eventually do with it.
Dave Mark says, great show tonight, guys. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
D. Harris, at Ian Campbell, good night, my friend. I've got Ian Campbell saying good night to D. And John McMichael says, good night, gents. See you next time. So next time we will be on the Northern Model Builders YouTube channel, which the link is in the live chat on everybody's channel. So please head over there and subscribe, and that's where we'll be going from next time. And then we can, we don't have to be broadcasting to so many different places.
Yeah.
We'll still be broadcasting to the Facebook group as well, though.
Yeah, into the Facebook group. But yeah, I was going to say put the link in the Facebook group of the new channel as well, and yeah, and then if you can, and then everybody can then find it, can't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to do a thingy for my channel. Coming soon to Geordie Dave's channel. I'm building this for my son. Issue 1 will be released by next Monday.
Jolly good.
So I can get the weekend to get it done. So
brilliant.
Right, so I think that's it really. So if you want to close the show, Dave.
Okay, yeah, well done. Thanks ever so much for commenting tonight. We've had lots and lots of comments, and thank you ever so much for all your praise. It's much appreciated from where we are. So thank you ever so much. When you do leave us tonight, leave us a good thumbs up, please, and we'll see you in a fortnight's time, as always. And as Mark says, we'll be on the Northern Model Builders' own show, so instead of everybody else's channel. So look out for that, and if you're not a member of the Northern Model Builders and Crafters, please join them on Facebook, and that's the way you'll find us, and you'll find us through our normal channels anyway. Contact us personally if you have to, but we try and like our personal pages personally, if you know what I mean. So if you can keep Northern Model Builders to Northern Model Building or building models, or and that of course means part wax as well. So part wax are all welcome, and yeah, we do really appreciate you guys being out there in Tinternet land, and thank you ever so much. And it's good night from me. God bless. Keep safe, and I'll let everybody else say the goodbyes.
Good night from me. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Just got this final comment that from P40F20 says, great show, guys. So thank you, P40F20.
Thank you.
Thank you, P40.
We'll see you I'll see you on the next one.
And thanks for coming on, everybody. It'll be a good night from me, and catch you later on in the week, hopefully. So don't forget that give us all a thumbs up, and subscribe to everybody here. So good night from me.
Yeah, good night from me. Thank you all for coming in the chat tonight and joining in. It's been a good show tonight.
Very good.
Okay.
So
bye.
Okay, see you now. Take care. Goodbye.